Hello, and welcome to Philly Deck Tech. My name is Corey, and I will be doing a rundown of my Tolsimir Wolfblood EDH deck. This is one of my very favorite decks because in a sea of infinite combos and counterspells, I can still win games with efficient spells and a little bit of discretion. Tolsimir is a 3/4 elf warrior that gives other green creatures you control +1/+1, and other white creatures you control +1/+1 as well. He taps to put a 2/2 green and white legendary wolf token named Voja into play, and so Voja is therefore a 4/4 as long as Tolsimir remains on the battlefield. This is a mid-range deck and very, very fun to play. Hope you enjoy it. First, I'd like to talk about the mana base. Have Command Tower, just an amazing card. Temple Garden, Sun Petal Grove, Razor Verge Thicket. Stirring Wildwood with Tolsimir in play can be a 5/6 creature with reach. Brushland, Speeding Land. Horizon Canopy can be sacrificed to draw a card late game. Wooded Bastion is a great filter land. And Selesnia's Sanctuary is a bounce land. I have an Ancient Tomb, which is a great early game acceleration. Gavany Township puts counters on my dudes. High Market, great sack outlet. Homeward Path, make sure that my creatures stay my creatures. Core Haven. Nantuko Monastery. Strip Mine. Evolving Wilds, fetch land, as well as Terramorphic Expanse. Secluded Steppe and Tranquil Thicket are my cycling lands. Horn Wreath of Vastwood. And Dried Arbor. For basic lands, I have 7 plains and 6 forests. Now I want to talk about artifacts in the deck. I don't run too many, but I run the best ones that I could think of. Soul Ring, too good to pass up. Skull Clamp, great for card draw, especially on creatures that can sack themselves. Next I have Lightning Greaves, Shroud and Haste with a 0 equip cost, very good. And we have Umazel's Jit, which is an incredible toolbox in the deck. Okay, so let's talk about enchantments in the deck. First up we have Rancor. +2/+0 and trample, and it just keeps on coming back to your hand. Next we have Survival of the Fittest, lets you grab any creature that you may want. Sylvan Library, lets you dig a little bit deeper into the deck and draw extra cards. Greater Good is a great draw engine, sacrifice creatures and draw cards equal to their power, discard 3. And Mirari's Wake, which doubles my mana and makes my creatures a little bit bigger. Next we'll talk about the instants in the deck. First up we have Swords of Plowshares, classic white removal, same with Path to Exile. Oblation, good for tucking tricky generals that you don't want around. Crossing Grip has split second so people can't react to it. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Feast Within will destroy any permanent. Return to Dust can exile 2 artifacts or enchantments. Enlightened Tutor allows you to tutor for artifacts and enchantments. Aladdin Marie's Call will tutor any creature that you want to your hand. And Court of Calling will search your library for a creature and put it into play. For sorceries, I have Green Sun Zenith, which is great early game ramp or a creature tutor. Nature's Lore puts Force into play untapped. Farseek will put a Plains into play tapped. Cultivate and Kodama's Reach put a basic land into play tapped and 1 into your hand. Next I have Wrath Effects, Wrath of God, and Day of Judgment, just classic white mass removal. For Planeswalkers, I have Ajani, Caller of the Pride, as well as Ajani Goldmane. Puts +1/+1 counters, give my creatures vigilance. Elspeth Knight Errant, fantastic planeswalker for EDH. Garruk Wildspeaker, great overrun effects and untapping my lands. And Garruk Primal Hunter, which I use mostly as a draw engine. And now for the stars of the show, the creatures. First up I have Serra Ascendant, probably one of the greatest one-drops in the format. Stoneforge Mystic goes and gets my really useful equipments. Sakura Tribe Elder, ramp. Lotus Cobra makes mana whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control. Scavenging Ooze exiles cards from graveyards, really useful effect in green-white that you don't really see otherwise. Steward of Valeron, Vigilant Mana Dork, gets kind of big. Safi Eric's Daughter allows a little bit of recursion and stuff like that. Kasali Pride Mage, sack him, destroy target artifact or enchantment, as exalted. Even Mind Sensor, really great creature, just drop him in when someone tutors for something. Mirror Entity, great finisher and sort of a strange sack outlet in and of itself. Silverblade Paladin gives my dudes double strike. Wood Elves, a little bit of ramp, as well as Farhaven Elf. They're also good clamp targets. Eternal Witness gets me cards back from my graveyard. Harmonic Sliver comes into play, destroys target artifact or enchantment. Works with Mirror Entity, strangely enough. None of the Reliquary, great for getting the lands that I need. Academy Rector, I will usually sack this, go get Mirari's Wake or Greater Good. Restoration Angel flickers any of my enter the battlefield creatures. Linvala, Keeper of Silence, shuts down activated abilities of all creatures that my opponents control. Oracle of Moldiah lets me play extra lands during the turn. Revelark, I have a lot of targets for it in my deck, so it's always incredible. And its best friend, Karmic Guide, bring a creature back from my graveyard to play. Baneslayer Angel, a great combat creature. Acidic Slime, blow up target artifact, enchantment, or land, also a relevant body. Juniper Order Ranger, puts counters on other creatures and itself. Sigarda, Host of Herons. Sun Titan, bring back permanents from my graveyard to play, very useful. Yosei the Morningstar, amazing white creature, especially with sack outlets to abuse it. Kamal Fist of Krosa, great wrath protection, as well as overrun effects, particularly good with Elish Norn in play. Soul of the Harvest, a little bit of card draw. Elish Norn, totally insane white creature. Krosan Tusker, cycling ability is great, go get a land and draw a card. Akroma, Angel of Wrath, because sometimes you just need a huge beat stick. And finally, Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger, doubles my mana, and your opponents simply have to deal with him. I hope you enjoyed this deck tech for Tolsimir Wolfblood EDH on Philly Deck Tech. Thanks for watching.